Woo, 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 woo. All right, we was rudely interrupted. I had to stop the last live video to create a new one. All right. So as you can see from the title is called Beards for Beginners. And although I don't look like the most expert person, got the best expertise about growing a beard, but yes, I did have a thicker beard before, but I had to shave it off. So now I'm like in the mid phases of growing my beard back again. But to the beginners out there that want to know some of the things and the products that I use to keep a healthy looking beard once it finally does start growing in and does start getting bigger, I got a couple of products that I use religiously that have worked out for me from the beginning stages all the way until when I had the Rick Ross smack joint. You know what I mean? So first things first, for a lot of fellas out there, I know the word exfoliate sound a little feminine to y'all, but look, in order to keep a clean, fresh, healthy beard, you got to have a clean, fresh, healthy face. All right. So one of the things you could use the exfoliation. They got cream and whatever. They don't have too much stuff in the men's department for like exfoliating and face washing and all that. But some stuff that I did find was the Everyman Jack, the charcoal face wash. Yo, this stuff is pretty dope. So what I do is I get a towel and I warm it up. I get it real warm, and then I take some of this and I rub it across on my face and I let it sit for like a good 2-3 minutes. And then once I get in the shower, I rinse it all off. So now that the pores are open, the face is clean, you know what I'm saying? I do not have my beard washed actually because I actually got to stop and get some more. So another thing you want to do is when you're in the shower, and I do not advise you to wash your beard every day of the week because it'll dry and dry and dry it out and it'll break your hairs off, right? So what I do advise is that you at least wash it, like pick a day like a Wednesday and then again on a Sunday and have that same flow going and wash your beard and do not use shampoo, regular shampoo. You have to have beard wash. It can't be nothing else. Anything else is unhealthy for your beard. All right. It's the reason why it's for your hair and not your beard. All right. So let's say you get out the shower, you exfoliate it and wash your face. You got in the shower, you wash your beard. Now you out the shower. A few people like to lather this on before they let their face dry. Some like to do it after their face dry. Either way is works. All right. So what I like to put on is two things. I don't do them both at the same time. It's either one or the other. So I got the leave-in conditioner that it smells great. It's by Shea Moisturize. And I got the beard oil conditioner. And the reason why I don't use the oil because, oil attracts dirt. And you don't want to be, walking around with a dirty face damn near the rest of the day. But it's still good stuff, especially if you got a thicker beard and you want a good shine on your beard. So after that, I use Beard Palm. After I put one of those conditioners in, I use the Beard Palm. This is for the people with thicker beards, and you could use it for a beard my length too. And for the people with thicker beards, the Beard Palm works even better because it shapes your beard when you put it on, and it like holds the hair together and it keep everything in place, so your beard not moving around and it look all tangly and messed up. So this is some good stuff, especially for people with thicker beards, larger beards. And once your day is completely over, well, before we get into your day being over, a couple of things. You need you a wooden comb for your beard. Don't buy those little cheap combs, them little plastic combs. If you can't find a wooden comb, get a metal comb. All right. Those plastic combs, when they get pressed down on the machines, they have them little them edges on the comb, on the teeth of them, and it rips your hair every time you comb it. You get a wooden comb and you straight. And also a beard brush, especially for around this time, to lay all the hairs down. And another thing, the pillows that we use, it dry our face out at night. So fellas, before you go to sleep, throw a little bit of castor oil on your face. Not a lot. You don't want to wake up with an oily face, an oily pillow. Just enough But it'll keep your face smooth. It'll keep it moisturized through the night, especially with that pillow that you sleep on. And I hope I helped out a few people on who's starting to grow a beard and want to keep it looking healthy. Peace out.